The last message Sarah Alabi sent her mother was 3 simple words. Not, "I love you." Not, "I've landed." Just, "Mummy, I'm ready." It was 11:47 p.m. in Abuja when Mama Alabi's phone lit up. She wasn't asleep. Nigerian mothers rarely sleep when their children are in the air. She had tracked Sarah's flight from Lagos to Abuja at least 15 times. The message shocked her. Ashamed, she expected something like, "I'm almost there," or "See you soon." Not, "Mummy, I'm ready." Ready for what? Ready to talk? Ready to confess what had been troubling her for months? Mama typed, deleted, typed again. Then she saw Sarah's typing indicator. 3 dots. Crimson. They appeared, disappeared, appeared again. Then nothing. Ignition. This. Later, she would swear she felt something break inside her at that moment. The kind of instinct only an African mother understands. Meanwhile, Sarah sat by the window in seat 14F. She always preferred the window seat. Princess, even at night, even when the only thing to see was darkness and the wing light blinking faintly. The cabin was quiet. Engine hum, soft breathing, someone scrolling through their phone behind her. Sarah stared at her own phone. She had avoided this conversation. Midland's Hast visits home. She had dodged questions during weekly calls. Trang, she had pretended everything was fine. But tonight, she couldn't run anymore. Pensions. Stage 3 endometriosis. Shrimp severe adenomyosis. Slim, likely infertility. Not fatal, but life-changing. Her mother's dream of grandchildren echoed in her mind. Not pressure, just hope. When you marry my grandchildren, God's time is the best. Sarah always believed she had time. Anymore. She typed, deleted, typed again. How do you tell your African mother the future she imagined may never happen? She typed, prescribe, kind found. She hit send before fear stopped her, ready to speak, ready to explain, ready to face whatever came. She began typing the full message. Every version felt wrong. Every attempt felt like she was apologizing. She looked out the window. Lagos fading behind, scattered lights below. She looked at her reflection. She looked tired. 34 hours without sleep, dismantled of pretending she was okay. Shimmer deleted the draft again and started over. A flight attendant offered water. Sarah declined. Her mind drifted to August, 4 months ago. Shimmer and her mother had met at a small Amala spot in Garki. Their ritual since Sarah was a teenager. Mama always ordered in Yoruba, a tradition. They talked about work, traffic, church. Sarah almost told her then. Almost. But Mama mentioned cousin Funke's wedding, then smiled and said, "Your own day is coming soon. God's time is the best." Sarah swallowed the truth again. She wondered now if Mama noticed the forced smile. Nigerian mothers notice everything. Sarah heard a sound, a shift, a slight change in the engine's hum. She lifted her head. There it was again. Not loud, not obvious, but wrong. Passengers seemed calm. A woman was scrolling WhatsApp statuses. A man munching chin-chin. Sarah pressed her forehead to the window. The wing light blinked steadily. She tried to dismiss the fear. Her heart didn't agree. Her phone buzzed. Her message was read. No reply. She typed, "I need to tell you something." Tangal forth, her finger hovered. Crimson, her mind replayed the day of the diagnosis. Discharged consulting room in Lagos. Immigration's gentle, too gentle voice. The scans, the options, the bleak truth. How will I tell my mother? Another noise, misuse, louder. Passengers looked up. Flight attendants exchanged looks. Missiles shuddered. Shimmer seatbelt sign came on. The captain's voice. "Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing some turbulence. Please remain seated." Sarah's seatbelt was already tight. Her phone buzzed again. "Mummy," replied. "Sarah, talk to me. What's going on? Are you all right?" Shimmer typed. Textiles. Detailed. Timothy typed again. Finally sent. "I'm scared." She didn't mean to say that. She didn't plan to expose her fear. But it was true. The plane jolted again. Gasps. Something fell. Missions fall. A baby cried. Mama texted again. "Sarah, please answer me. What is happening?" Before she could respond, the plane shook violently. Everyone felt it now. Something was wrong. The engine noise changed, not dramatically, but unmistakably. One engine sounded unstable. Sarah's breath caught. The captain returned, wireless tighter. "We're experiencing a mechanical issue. We are diverting to the nearest airport. Flight attendants, begin emergency landing procedures." Emergency landing. Phones came out instantly. People praying. People calling. People texting. Sarah stared at her mother's unanswered messages. She tried, "You're the strongest mother I know." Deleted. She tried, "Mummy, I have endometriosis." Deleted. She tried, "Mummy, something is wrong with the plane." Deleted. The plane tilted, descending. Lights scattered below. Abuja's outskirts. Sarah felt a flood of unsaid truths. The nights she cried alone. The fear she carried alone. She typed, "Mummy, I love you." Deleted. Then she wrote something deeper, rawer.
"Mummy, I was coming home to tell you something. I may not be able to have children, but I need you to know you're enough for me. You always have been. I'm sorry I kept it from you. I love you so much." Her thumb hovered. The plane dropped violently. Screams. Oxygen masks fell. Sarah grabbed hers. Her breathing echoed inside the mask. She hit send. The pilot shouted, "Brace for landing. Heads down." Sarah obeyed. Act 4, crash sequence. Sarah heard everything. Her breathing, passengers crying, someone praying, "Jesu bawao, Lord have mercy." A man whispering goodbyes. She felt everything. The vibrations, her racing heart, her numb fingers gripping the armrest. She thought of her mother reading her message. The plane struck the ground. Too fast. Melts. 24. Imientos. The impact was brutal. Dismantle. Immigration slam. Underscore. Metal screamed. Luggage fell. Tires burst. The aircraft skidded. Shimmer. Zin. Tore across the runway. Sarah waited for death. Then, stillness. Emergency lights flickered. Prosecutants cried. Flight attendants shouted, "Leave your bags! Move to the exits now!" Resemblery struggled to unbuckle. A man helped her. She staggered to the exit. The slide deployed. Uploads. She jumped, hit the ground, rolled, ran, collapsed on the dirt. Alive. She reached for her phone. Thunder was shattered. But it worked. 17 missed calls. Dozens of messages. Missions. The latest. "Princess. Please, Sarah. I'm begging you, answer me." Sarah typed, "Mummy, I'm alive." Her phone rang instantly. "Sarah!" Mama's voice cracked with raw, shaking sobs. "I'm here, Mummy. I'm here. I survived." "I thought you were gone," Mama whispered. "I'm okay. I'm okay." Then Sarah said it. "I have endometriosis, stage 3. Silence. Sarah braced herself. Then Mama said, "Is that all?" Sarah nearly collapsed. "Mummy, I thought—" "Don't think," Mama said. "I don't care about children. I care that you're alive. You hear me? You are alive. That is enough for me.
That is everything. Shimmer streamed down Sarah's face. You never have to face anything alone, Mama whispered. Not sickness, not fear, not life, not death. I am here. Sarah believed her. Weeks passed. Visited called it a miracle. 5 people died, many injured, but Sarah survived. Immigration. She stayed in Abuja. She healed. Shameful. She let her mother love her back to life. One night she asked, "Mummy, do you think I survived for a reason?" Miraculous smiled softly. Maybe so you will finally stop being afraid to live. When Sarah finally flew back to Lagos, she texted before takeoff, "Mummy, I'm ready." This time she meant it. Her mother replied, "Go well, my daughter. I am here when you land." The flight was calm. When she landed, Sarah texted, "Landed safe. Love you." Mama read it and smiled. Her daughter was home. Not in Abuja, home in herself. She texted her mom before the plane crash, "Mummy, I'm ready." And in the end, she truly was.